Hey there, good morning. I'm at work. I drove the Hyundai this morning, the Sonata. I actually called it a Sinatra last night to my mom, but it's a Sonata. Everything went fine leaving my apartment building, although I did put it in the wrong gear. It has a couple different drive gears, and I put it in the wrong one, so it was like lurching forward, and then I corrected it. So it's a little bit weird with the fact that you can put it into drive, and you're not exactly sure which drive it's in. Anyways, a little bit weird. So I'm at work handling some stuff, some academic personnel, which is brand new to me, and it's like a monster doing this stuff, all brand new. And today I'm really excited because it's a beef stew day, which reminds me of when you're a little kid and you're really looking forward to certain lunches during your lunch break. There's this guy called the Soup Guy who makes soups on campus, and yeah, you can just buy different flavored soups, and he has a schedule online, and today is the day that he's making beef stew, and I love his beef stew, and I just want to eat vats of it. So I'm gonna maybe buy 2 bowls. They come with lids on it, and I'll eat one during lunch, save the other one, like put it in the fridge or the freezer, and have it for like lunch or dinner another day. Just because I like it so much, and he only makes it about once a month. So I had to mark the day on my calendar to know that I didn't need to bring my lunch in. I'm going to buy lunch. There is the Santa Barbara Airport we're about to pass by. It's actually in Goleta, right next to UCSB, but there you go. There's a nice new terminal over there somewhere. I think we're about to pass it. Anyway, so today's Wednesday, and my car was supposed to be at the dealership until at least Friday. Well, there's the new whatever terminal. Looks nice. Anyways, I'm looking ahead right now. I got a call right before 5 saying my car is ready, and I was like, what? I just dropped it off yesterday on Tuesday, and I just dealt with all this drama with like the car rental, and now you're telling me it's ready? It's like 2 days early. It's no wonder my insurance company loves these people. Apparently they worked overtime last night. God, it's sunny. They worked overtime to finish the painting, and then today the paint had to dry, so they just busted their butts on my car. I mean, it's such a fast turnaround time. Jeez. I'm really relieved and happy because I hate driving a rental car. I think it's awful, and I just want to be done with it. I just want to have my nice normal Honda back and return life to normal, because it'll be a big thing off my shoulder, you know, once I can like relax and know I've got my car, everything's done. So I'm going to the Enterprise. They'll probably be like, what are you doing here? Actually, they won't remember me. I doubt they will. So yeah, I'm going to return this Hyundai at the Enterprise, walk right next door, because the auto shop is right next door, and get my car. I'm here at Prestigious picking up my car. They're really nice. They fixed the right side. Let me show you. It looks beautiful, and they cleaned the car. You can't really tell that anything ever happened there. It's so nice and very pristine and pretty. And right now we're just doing the, well, he is doing the work. We're just trying to see if we can get this other stuff all the way done. But it looks really nice. Nice and clean and shiny. Yay! Hey, well, I'm home now, and I'm really glad that I got that, you know, the rust and dent fixed on my car, the scratches and stuff. I think that's awesome that it's done, and it looks a lot nicer, and, you know, I felt so guilty about that scratch, and I felt like a big dumb butt, because I've never had a nice new car, and, you know, I was really ashamed. I didn't tell many people about it because, you know, I had a new car and stuff. So now people can't even tell if they look at it. They only know if I tell them. So yeah, that's all better now, and it's just, I feel like it's such a relief to have the car back with me. Things are back to normal. You know, it's one last thing on my list of stuff to do. And now my Friday won't be as busy, because I was going to pick up my car on Friday. So overall, yeah, I really liked the auto body shop. They were great. With Enterprise, I feel like that was a learning experience for me. I need to tell them in the future that I don't, if they try to give me a car like a truck, I need to say, no, I don't want that. I was hesitant about it, but I was also, I was very nervous and anxious and worked up at that time when I was getting the car. Just, you know, my anxiety was high, and I was like, I'll take whatever you give me, just get me out of here. That was my mindset. So now I know if they try to give me some different kind of car, I need to speak up. I need to stand up for myself and say, actually, I don't think I'd feel comfortable in that car. Is there anything else you can offer me? Instead of them saying, let's give you a free upgrade to a truck. You know, I know it's hard for me to, like, speak my mind and kind of disagree with people, even though it's on such a small scale. It's just someone who's working at a car rental, but still for me it's kind of hard to stand up and say, no, I don't want that. So yeah, car's done, hallelujah. And it's only Wednesday. I just can't believe I dropped it off Tuesday morning, and now it's back with me looking brand new and like all sparkly and shiny because they cleaned it out and detailed it and just did all kinds of nice stuff. It smells a little different inside. It must be like some of the cleaning solution they used. It smells a little different inside. I'm like, what is that? Anyways, Stitch wants my attention because I just got home. I'm going to pet you, so I need to pet him and play with him and give him his attention and get my dinner together and stuff. And just a really good end to today. Today at work, what have we got going on? We've got Bagel Friday every single Friday. Our usual caterers can't do it. Usually we have to use the youth and caterers on campus because the people on campus get first right of refusal. So we typically use them, and because they can't do it today, we're using Silver Greens, which I've never used for breakfast. So we'll see how that goes. I'm nervous. I'm worried we're going to run out because we get the hungriest students who stuff their faces at this event. Then afterwards, clean up, all that typical event follow-up. Someone dropped a bunch of stuff on the street. After that, I need to go over to the youth center to pick up candy grams. My coworker is the one who was the department rep for candy grams this year, so people can pay $2 and get a C's chocolate bar and send them to anyone else on campus, and the money supports the United Way. But my coworker is actually going to Mardi Gras right now, so she can't like pick up the candy grams and hand them out, so she asked me to do it. So while I'm at the youth and picking up candy grams, I'm going to meet my friend for lunch, and we're going to have lunch there. And then I'll come back to work, hand out the candy grams, and do all my normal work. Hopefully, because this stuff sucks up a lot of time, you know. Yeah, so that's what's going on today. It's going to be busy Friday. Just got into work. I'm like 20 minutes early, but I'm usually early. Just how I like to do things. So right behind me is the parking garage and some loud stuff. And up here is my building, the outside of my building, and then there's the ocean right over there. And I'm going to go into this cafe and get some coffee. It's like my morning routine. I get coffee, I go into work, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's got their routine. That's I thought I'd give you a sneak peek of some of the nice views from my work while nobody else is in because it's 8 a.m. on a Friday. Okay, so we've got the ocean view here, some of the islands out there. You can see other buildings, an old engineering building, the Kavli Institute for Theoretical Physics, some dorms down there. Actually, there's some students with dorms that look right out to the ocean. So it looks pretty nice. Over here, this is more of my view from my office. So it's more similar. And the sun is rising, and there's a bus stop down below. So, there you go. And this conference room has a really nice view, too. I know, when I came here for my job interview, I was like, oh my god, I can't stop looking out the window. Because I was really surprised, especially compared to my old building. So yeah, this conference room has a nice view as well. The sun's coming up, so there's a bit of a glare, but sometimes we can see like surfers out there or stand-up paddle boards. Not so much kayaks. Right now there's like a little speedboat. You probably can't see it, but he's going along. Yeah, so it's a pretty nice view from our conference rooms and most of our offices. Yeah, pretty nice views out here. We're very lucky. Here is the current setup for our Bagel Friday, which we get catered. So all I have to do is just set up the 2 6-foot tables, put down some tablecloths, because these caterers aren't going to provide us with tablecloths, put out a trash, a toaster, that's it. Yeah, we've got some furniture. We moved up here so that people can sit down somewhere during Bagel Friday, but we're actually going to do a big thing at work with getting new furniture and artwork and painting the walls, so it's a big project. And I've got my order. Whenever we have catering, I always bring my order confirmation or invoice with me, so I can check off the list, but they actually don't provide as much of a list with Silver Greens. It's not like with USEN Catering where they count out 10 lemon slices and then they actually give you 10 lemon slices and you can check everything off. So this is going to be a little bit different. The yogurt bar, tea, the breakfast, which includes coffee. We had to do tea on the side, and for the breakfast it includes pastries and bagels, and people are really into their bagels, so hopefully it's enough, and hopefully the bagels are sliced. I actually don't remember if I asked them about that. Food just arrived from Silver Greens. We've got plates, napkins, we've got 3 fruit trays which look beautiful. There's pineapple, melon, strawberries, grapes. We've got pastries, scones, muffins, all kinds of goodies, and I'm going to cut these in half so they last longer. And then over here hidden are the bagels. Not too many bagels, but more pastries. There's our bagels. Do they cut them in half? I'm going to have to cut those in half. I need to get my knife real quick. Cream cheese. This is the yogurt parfait bar. So there's yogurt, strawberries, granola, and these little cups and spoons. Over here we've got a bunch of coffee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 coffees, 2 teas, tea over here, lemons, stirs, coffee cups. I just ran to get some knives, and it turns out these have already been cut and toasted, so they already took care of that, so I didn't even need to put out my usual toaster, but these are going to go fast. And here are the pastries. I don't know what you call them all. This, I know, is actually by a local company called Debbie's Delights. That scone. I know that smell very well, so I'm just going to cut some of these in half so that hopefully they'll last longer. Well, we're done with our Bagel Friday for now. We ran out really quickly. Everything was gone in about 20 to 25 minutes, just completely wiped, clean, done. And I'm irritated about a few different things. Anyways, I did get something for myself because I was cutting the food in half. I got half of a maple pecan scone and half of this white chocolate scone. So I'm not even that hungry right now, but that's that. And I've got about 45 minutes to do some work at my desk before I need to head out and take care of something. Here's that engineering building that I showed a bit earlier, the Materials Research Lab. So right now I am heading over to pick up candy grams. I put on my shorts and some sandals because it is warm out. It's in the 80s. So I was planning ahead today. I'm planning ahead. So I'm going to go pick up a bunch of candy bars and meet with my friend for lunch. I think we're going to get Panda Express. And here at the USEN, there's the bookstore, there's places to eat. It's kind of like the central hub of campus. And there's a really nice view of the lagoon. Go, tables to sit at. There's a lagoon, and up ahead is Manzanita Village, where I used to live at. So there are some student dorms, San Miguel, Ortega Dining Commons, the lagoon, which gets a little bit smelly sometimes, and again, that's Manzanita Village up ahead, some of the newer student dorms, and the bookstore's up there, mailboxes over here. It's a nice, pretty place to relax. Here are the candy grams that I just picked up. I'm going to look through them and see the little notes that people wrote. And we're at the USEN. Over there is Panda Express, Route 217, named after a local highway, and then Wahoo's Fish Tacos. So right now it's pretty quiet here. Panda Express. So I met up with my friend at Panda Express. at the USAD, and we got lunch and chit-chatted, and it was good. I love meeting up with my friend and seeing what she's up to and how things are going for her. So we chit-chatted, but I didn't feel comfortable asking to film. I just wanted to spend time with her. And now I've got a whole bunch of candy bars right over here that I'm going to pass out. There are actually a lot of candy bars in here. It didn't seem like it because it's just one box and a little bit over, but I was laying them out. Sounds like someone just dropped something outside. I was laying them out, and actually there's a lot of them. So got to catch up with some work and stuff, and then hand out the candygrams, and it's Friday afternoon, and I'm ready to go home. It's almost 5 o'clock. I got pulled into a meeting, and am done now, and just waiting to go home. Gonna figure out what to have for dinner tonight. Hopefully something tasty. I'm gonna get some dinner. Decided to get some Mexican food today at Los Agaves, but they didn't pick up the phone when I was trying to call in the pickup order, so food. I stopped on my way home and went to Los Agaves and got some Mexican food so I can have a dinner out. I haven't eaten out. Oh, it's about to spill. That was not closed well. I haven't eaten out for dinner this week, so I've been making my meals at home. This is I hate when it gets messy. I hate it when it gets all messy. I got the enchiladas Guadalajara with the red sauce. The beef comes with beans and rice, and apparently it comes with a big mess of stuff. So tonight I'm going to eat my dinner, and then I'm going to start streaming or find a link to watch How to Get Away with Murder, because that was on, is it last night? I want to say it's on Thursday nights. But this is my setup here. My fancy dinner for one. This is my last cherry Pepsi. Got my din din, chips and salsa, and then my TV show or movie, whatever. I'll just put it here. So that's how I eat my dinner. Pretty much all my meals, and sometimes Stitch will jump up on the table and be a little pain. Sometimes you will. Well, that's it for tonight. I'm just gonna decompress from work.